lovely to see our turtle walkers here, and this is our pre-season get-together. And I'm Goffinet, and I'm the coordinator for Litchfield by the Sea. The organisation is SCUTE, which is the South Carolina United Turtle Enthusiasts, and I think we can safely say that we are all turtle enthusiasts here. And our season starts tomorrow week on the 16th of May. And this year we're going to have an expert to come and measure light pollution on our beaches. He's going to measure light pollution on Debbie-Doo, Polly's Island, the 3 Litchfield beaches, Garden City and Myrtle Beach State Park. We have walkers who walk every single day, and they cover a certain part of a beach. And this group of walkers here cover Litchfield by the Sea. And we typically get down to the beach at 6 a.m., around 6 a.m., just as the sun is rising, just as the sun is coming up out over the ocean. And we generally head south or north of Litchfield by the Sea from the beach house. We walk the entire beach looking for turtle tracks or any sign of turtle activity. If we find turtle tracks, we are usually 90% sure that we're going to find eggs there, typically 120 eggs or so. Sometimes we have what is called a false crawl, and we will have the tracks, but in actual fact the turtle may have been jinxed in some way and may have decided to move on to another spot or gone back to the ocean, and we then live in hope that she'll come back that night. And sometimes we actually cross paths when we're looking for new turtle nests coming in and also watching for nests hatching. So that's a very exciting time when we're looking for both. As time passes in the summer and all the turtles have finished nesting, then we're looking only for baby turtle tracks. So last year we went right into October with our last nest to keep a record of the plastic toys that we pick up. I did that before and was absolutely astounded at the number of plastic toys, which are very dangerous to turtles and other oceanic creatures, because some of the toys have very sharp edges and they're swept up by the ocean currents and carried out to sea, where they photodegrade and break into little bits, and then they're eaten by dolphins and turtles and even whales. So this year I think I'd like to keep a record of the number of plastic toys that we pick up. Also plastic bags, plastic cups, straws, anything that's plastic is detrimental to the ocean. The leader of SCUTE is Jeff McLaren. He is a co-founder. He and his friend started SCUTE. He's very enthusiastic. He loves what he does. Nothing gives him more pleasure than to see turtle tracks in the sand. He never tires of seeing these turtle tracks. He never tires of coming to see the turtles emerge from the nest. He just never tires of turtles. This will be year 3 of doing a DNA analysis where we take one egg from a nest and we measure, we put it into a container of liquid, and it's examined afterwards, and we can then tell the number of turtles that we have as opposed to the number of nests. We always know the number of nests that we have because we count them, they're visible, but we don't actually know the number of mothers that we have. So we want to know if the same mother is coming back to the same beach.
Did we have last year?
7. We had 7. Yeah, 2 late ones. We also had last year. We had a wild nest that we didn't know about, and I just happened to be on the beach when Jeff called and he said, "Where are you?" I said, "I'm on the beach." He said, "Well, you have a wild nest down there." And I said, "How do you know?" He said, "Well, because somebody last night saw turtles heading for the ocean." So he said, "Go look for it." So we have a mile of beach, and he said, go look for it. So I said, well, can you give me a clue? So he said, well, it's somewhere around Charleston Grant. So I said, okay. And then I was examining every blade of grass and every grain of sand as I went along the beach, and was just about to give up. And I said, no, I can't give up. I thought, I'll just check here one more time. Lo and behold, I found it. So I called Jeff and I said, I've got it. I found it. I think he nearly dropped dead. But he said, I'm coming. And he came running. Yeah, SCUTE. SCUTE has a Facebook page, a special Facebook page. You can, if you're on Facebook, you can go to Facebook and find out almost anything you want. And Jeff has postings there every day, keeping everybody up to date right along the entire coast, the entire part of the SCUTE coast. And what I do is I try to bring awareness to plastic pollution and what the plastic pollution is doing to our ocean and to marine life. And I have a Facebook page called Sully Seagull. And I also post a lot of things on my own page on Facebook. And we have a blog called the Chirping Bird Society. And a chirping bird is a person who will stand up and speak out about plastic pollution. Anybody can become a chirping bird, provided you're willing to do something, say something. For example, if you get to the checkout counter at a supermarket, you speak out loudly, you chirp that you don't use plastic bags. chirpingbirdssociety.org.
Again, injured turtles, turtles that have been caught in boat propellers or who have been, caught in fishermen's nets, and some of them who've even eaten plastic and have that in their bodies, and they nurse them back to health, as many as they can, and then they release them back into the ocean. They are working on a fundraiser. They want to establish a whole new hospital, and the hospital would then be on the first floor of the aquarium so that more people would have access to actually seeing the turtles swimming and being taken care of. Annie Hoffman.
About what Litchfield by the Sea is doing for the turtles as a board, and it's all the 29 communities that make up Litchfield by the Sea. At our annual meeting on Saturday, we're going to talk about the fireworks and what we've done to slow down the fireworks, and it was a tremendous success last year. And our board is working with the boards of other oceanfront communities in Georgetown County to get them to do what we've done to ban fireworks. I'm Bill McElroy. I'm the president of Litchfield by the Sea. And second thing we've done, I think is real important, we met with the realtors and talked to them about fireworks, holes in the beach, and tents. And we're going to bring that out at our meeting on Saturday too, so that everybody else will know what we did. But getting the realtors involved with putting this word out about the turtles and the lights and the whole works about what we need to do.
The light pollution disorientates the turtles, both the mother coming in, and the baby turtles going out.